Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we realised we ran out of aluminium while trying to sort out the nuclear facility, and so we went looking to try and sort out stuff for that. I've also been doing a bit of troubleshooting in the meantime, and I'm actually going to cut this line here because I was having a look and we were really short on cable. If I come all the way down to cable, I think we're pretty much going to be missing. Yeah, there we go. Cable, all gone. And I had a look in to see what was going on with that, and I tracked it back a little bit between episodes just because I wound up grinding the trains. And basically, the copper facility isn't getting in any rubber. And basically we were sinking all of our excess rubber down there, which meant when the wisp box was full, we were, like I say, sinking the rest of it, which means we had two trains picking it up from I've forgotten, the New Mexico City, I think is the name of the train station. We had two trains picking it up from there. One of them would be dropping it all off here, which would then get sunk, and the other one would head off to the copper facility. But because they were following fairly close, sometimes it would get basically nothing. So I kind of want to cause that backlog now, and I want those trains driving around full. That being said, what we do need to work out, or what we do need to get done today, is sorting out our aluminium problem. And I was talking about this at the end of last episode, and what we were going to try and do was basically ship some copper out to our new aluminium facility, because we've got two lines of aluminium that we're not using, so we want to try and get that sorted out. So what the plan I've got for that is I'm going to do that. We're going to build the drone to go on top of this one. Where are we? Transport, there we go. Pop the drone on. What can we call this? This is going to be copper ingot out. Okay. Now, I don't want it to get the batteries from here, because that's going to be a pain to try and run them all the way over. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to manually load that first one, and then we'll have it refuel from the other end, because I think that's going to be easier to set up. So where's the battery one? There we go. Grab a stack of batteries, and then we can plonk them in over here, which will at least let this one take off to get started with. There we go. Okay, and then those are our copper ingots. So what I'm going to do, because they don't actually go anywhere, they just fill up in here. So where's our input? That's our input. So we want to bring it up and over the train. Which means I'm going to be bringing it to in line, but that's not going to go high enough, is it? No. No siree, it's not. So I can bring you out though. Oh, no. That was one level too high. Right, okay. And then I need it. Lovely, it's even telling me where it is. Perfect. And then we can grab you, plonk you on the end here, line it up, voila. So that's now going to act like a bridge, and it will cross those out. That's fine. What we are going to need to do is grab some power. Let's put it up there. And then we can run it along the ceiling over here. and then cannot connect more lines. You've already got a line hooked in, have you? Oh, the lights. Sure, okay. We'll use that train station for it then to power it up. Okay, so that's then going to start loading that in, which is fine. There we go. Yep, we can see that coming through. Beautiful. And we should hopefully be producing more than enough copper ingots. Yeah, you got like 3,000 in you. Which is actually not quite as much as I thought you'd have, but either way. Yeah. 3,000 to nearly 5.5 or 4.5. Interesting. Right, okay, so that's then that sorted, and then we're going to need to go to the other end, and we're going to ship them. Now, output, this is going to be bringing aluminium back once we put it set up. So let's have you in here, and then we need to see where we've got our aluminium. Got myself stuck. Oh, and there's an autosave. Lovely. Missed that. So, yeah, we need to double check where the aluminium is, and then we want to try and join it into that line so that we've got a secondary source filling it. Okay. So. There you go. There's our aluminium ingots. So, we're going to need... We need to somehow try and sneak a merger onto one of these. Oh, that's tight. Right. Can I actually get it out? Yeah, let's see. Look, that's now just all done. Right. I don't know that I can. Not without clipping. Ah. Okay. Can we put the merger somewhere else? Like, could we bring it through here? We could. Okay. So then if we put the merger there. There we go. Okay. Cool. Okay, so that's a way we can add into the line. So where is... There we go. There's that. We can then run you... let's bring you around this way. Oh, right. Where's that line poking out? There it is. Any semblances of using right angles are now all gone. Right, and then I could just run it all the way down like that. But I think it's going to be neater to use a lift. There we go. Okay, and then you're going to go into that one. Cool. Okay, right. Now let's go at the other end and let's start trying to sort out the aluminium. And good. That's all now jammed up. That's what I wanted to see. Yeah, let's go start trying to sort that out. We'll get the copper line over there and start trying to produce some more Alcalad aluminium sheets over at the new aluminium factory. So I'll see you guys in a couple of moments. Okay, here we are back over at the new aluminium facility. So I'm just checking. Right, you're bringing in quartz. You're bringing in quartz. You're the battery one. And you should be taking out, yeah, the aluminium casings. Okay. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to expand this out a little bit. Because we need to get more... We need to get basically another platform on here. There we go. Right, then we can feed the battery splitter like that. There we go. Right, and you are going to be aluminium sheet out. Okay. So, we then need to give you your drone. Ta-da. Okay. Now, this port's going to go to... I've got to find it now. It was copper, wasn't it? Copper ingot out. And copper ingot out is going to come here. There we go. Right. 8 batteries per trip. 241 round time. Why do you not have any batteries? Ah, because you have no power. Well. That should start that going. There we go. Cool. Okay. So then we've got all this scrap coming up here. And we're going to want to tweak that. So, how much are each of these dealing with again? So that's 60 times 6. So 360. Okay, so let's have a look at our production. We're going to be using assemblers, missing reinforced iron plates. Didn't think of that, did I? Okay. Let's at least get... I bet I don't have the screws to make any reinforced iron plates either. Where are we? Nope. No screws. Okay, alright. Well, I'm going to be heading back, so I will see you guys. It's going to take me longer than it's going to take you, but I'll see you guys in a few moments. Okay, right, we're back. And I actually did the maths while we were away. In that each of these constructors is using 30 sheets a minute, whereas the assembler, if I tell it to make this, it's also going to use 30 a minute. Oh, okay. Got that wrong then. I thought these were using a different amount. Okay. Hang on. No, you're using 90. Yeah, this last one is underclocked. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. So, hang on. You're doing 60. Oh, no. Yeah, 90 a minute, and then the last one's underclocked. I was looking at the wrong one. But yes, I've done the maths. We need 24 assemblers. So each of these 6 would be replaced with 12. Do we have an assembler blueprint set up? Battery, no, that's a manufacturer. Quickwire will be 1. Silica manifold? No. Silicon circuit board. Yes, that will do. Yeah. Right, how many is that? That's a set of 3. Okay, so we'll need to do 4 of those. Okay. So, this is going to be fun. So, we're going to need to clear. And I think what we're going to do for the moment to start with is we're just going to redirect that in that direction, because we want to make sure that it doesn't get stuck. There we go, because we need to make sure that it doesn't stop downstairs. That's the catch with it, so we want to try and drain this line. Right, cool. So that's all the back end emptied out. Okay. And then how much are you... Yeah, you're just running down pretty quickly. Cool, so this should hopefully turn off soon. We may as well start this second line draining as well. So you're going out that way. Just throw a quick merger on there. Right, and again, just to stop that getting backed up. Cool. Right, okay. Ooh, and then we can take this and that. Okay, fine. You guys empty? Yeah, you ones are. Right, take those all down. It's just this one trying to empty out now. Which, do you know what? I'm just going to say screw that. And we'll just take it down. Right, okay. And then we want to take these down too. Right, let's take... yeah, those poles down. Okay. Now we can start working with our manufacturers. Oh, blimey, I forgot how much bigger these ones were. Okay. So, also, what way have we got? Okay, so they're actually feeding that way. Okay. So we always want to reverse that. So we're going to want to go 3, 6, 9. Yeah. Which then means we want to grab... What are you? You're a 4 metre, so we want the thick foundation floor. Whoa. Right. I know I'm clipping through that radar tower, but I don't have much of a choice at the moment. Right, and then you were that one. Cool. Okay. So, we're then going to... what have you got? If we kill this, put you in there, and then bring you over here and into that. That powers these all on. Then we can find the gaps. There we go. Okay, now you all actually, instead of doing circuit boards this time, are going to be making alclad aluminium sheets. Put you all down like that. Okay, we're then going to clear all these because we're going to want them in the other way. So let's just run up here. Take all those. Come back. And then... Oh. Take all of those. Cool, okay. Then we can bring our mergers back through. Okay. Right, and you are all making 30 minutes, so you can all have Mark 1s coming out. Right, and you'll all have these coming... Hang on. Did I... Hang on, they're all mergers, but they're all... Are you all facing the wrong way? Really? Okay. They are. They're all facing the wrong way. They're all trying to go out. Okay. So I'm going to make a quick cut here while I just do all of that again, because that's not something you guys need to watch. Okay. So I've put them all back in. I've also got the route coming out. That's fine. We'll figure out what we're doing with that in a moment. What I want to get done here, though, is I want to get the inputs done. So I'm actually going to try and move the other one we've got. There we go. So you're going to feed into there. Like that. Okay. So then let's get the copper fed up first, because that's going to be less of a problem. So if we grab our Mark V, bring you around like that, you're the one full of copper, aren't you? Yep. Bring you up. To here. Right, and then we can run you behind that one. Lovely. So you go there and then into there. So that's going to start filling that manifold now, which is going to let those drones unload and do all that gubbins. Awesome. Cool. We can see them all going through. We can then check where have we got any gaps in the belts, which here is the answer. So we've got you that we need to fill in. We can then clear that and feed you. Come on. There we go. Into that one. Cool. There we go. We've got another gap here. Cool. And again, this is part of the reason that we can check it with the copper quite nicely. Okay, you into there, and you're going in there. And that should take you through to the end. Right, good. I got a copper ingot poking around on the end. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, that manifold is now just going to fill up nice and quickly, because they're all now filling with copper. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring you down like this. And then we're going to bring you like that. And then we're just going to do the old switcheroo. Right, and then that lets me take that out. Okay. And then clear that, clear that. You're not actually sinking anything anymore, so you can now be gone. Right, and now we've got our clad aluminium sheets. Lovely. Now for you, you're going to run around the back like this. And then you're going to come here. I think that's the right height. And Actually, can I get you to attach? Yeah, there, works nicely. So that's where it needs to go. And straight in like that. Cool. So now we're going to be loading aluminium sheets on that route as well. Okay. I mean, that seems good to me. Okay, cool. So that is then hopefully going to start sorting itself out. The only worry I've got is that the drones won't be able to offload the copper quickly enough to take the aluminium back, which is actually a genuine concern. And the only way I can see to do that is to sink a load of the copper. And then that would make sure that that can definitely get back out. Because, hang on, you're floating around. You've got 900 copper in you at the moment. You've got another 200 you need to get rid of. Yeah, that is the only worry I've got. That copper is going to be coming through. We're using 10 in, 30 out. Yeah, we're going to be using the copper at a slower rate than the aluminium, so we're going to be getting that out faster. Yeah, which means I think we are going to have to try and sink this to let the drone port empty, which means the drone can constantly get out. So, I think what we're going to do is if we put an industrial storage in here, like that. Let's just make sure that that's all nice and lined up like that. We then kill that conveyor belt. Now you're feeding in there, and you're feeding out there. Okay, so that means we're constantly going to be able to have a load stored in here. Okay, and that's important because if I try and sink it, I need to make sure I've got a buffer. So, now we can come over here. And we can put down an awesome sink. There we go. Then here we want a smart splitter. And you're going in there. That's going to be set to overflow, which there shouldn't be any of at the moment. Excellent. And then we can grab power like that, just to make sure that the copper gets sorted. Okay, that's fine. But then that, like I say, that then means that even if we are overflowing it, we've still got a load of copper in stock. This drone port can get itself empty. Yeah, and you can take off, and you're taking 300 odd aluminium back. Nice. Okay. Fine. Now then, I think we just repeat that and do it on the other side so we can get even more aluminium out. Considering that's taken, what, 300 back, and I think they can carry 900. I'm going to sit and watch this for a little bit, just make sure that I'm not actually overloading that as is already. And then if we're not, I'll just do the same thing on the other side. But I think that's going to be maybe a little bit of off-camera work. Might be on camera, might be the beginning of next week, depends where everything shakes out and sort of the spare time I get. But we'll see how it goes. But other than that, likes, comments, subscriptions, they will help the channel grow. They help get it out in front of other people. So thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my patrons. Your patronage is very much appreciated. And please don't forget that as a patron, you do gain access to the save files for this and any other open world game that I'm playing. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day. And I will catch you all next time.